All right, we're sorry for a little bit of a late start this morning. As usual, there's a little bit of equipment issues, but we got it handled. Steve Willits will be in to do some commentary in just momentarily. I believe we've got the 100-meter race going on right now. Relay. I think I was mistaken. This is the women's 4x800-meter relay. Coming up next is the 110-meter hurdles preliminary. Up next, the 100-meter hurdles for women preliminary. I think that still looked like boys. That must have been like two heats. I can't tell from what up here it is. Hopefully Steve will get here in a minute. He knows a lot more about this than I do. I'm the equipment guy. So if you have good picture and good sound, that's my responsibility. Hopefully we can get Steve to go down onto the field and do some interviews and talk to some kids.
Four, the boys 110 meters of horseback. In lane one, we have Segura, strap one. In lane two, we have Linville of short press. In three, Bumpton below. In four, Murdoch of the Connor. In five, Seats of Universal Prep. In six, Women from Miracle Filter. In seven, Colts, Silas. In eight, Anderson of Lincoln Smith.
Maybe they kneecap shit and that's what you know. So if you run 89, ooh, it's lovely. It's lovely. I do. People think that's why I get it's not about it's not about the clerk. Watch Aaron and then he's one man for you. He's way over. You get what I'm saying? You look good? Rory Cook. No one's ever put third. Tires and looking at 30,000. Aaron to the last feed. Just put on the TV. Picture of his ideas. And your dad will give you a general idea. Let's probably good. wouldn't necessarily be an NIL deal with you, but by law, that's what would happen. If it was your dad.
I would love to have a Les Schwab NIL deal. That'd be great. 3 times life, I'd be drifting everywhere.
Your dad on multiple or just one.
Hooked me up with sweet tires, but I knew sweet deal. Like, hey, I'm Pete's coach. Free tires.
Let's be hustling. Double
Hey,
the price of them damn tires.
I love Les Schwab. That
Man,
sounds
y'all
great.
keep this up and going to this.
Free popcorn. That's a lot of free popcorn. Harvey's coming out of lane 2. He's even out of lane 2.
I'm going to be out of lane.
That's great for you in the 4. I think it's great.
Walk everyone down and come out.
And when you have a good race on the inside lanes, it does feel good. You're like, ha ha,
Hour behind, and then you just start taking
The 200, having a good race in the 200 inside lane is the best. When you hot pulls in the first 50 meters, and you're like, you're done. It's the worst though is when you're in like lane 4 and you're doing lane 3 hot seeing like the first 20 meters like crap.
Usain Bolt's world record, like he ran it I think in lane 4. Like he just overtook everybody in like 20 meters. It's crazy because it's not a good start.
I mean, he is good, but like compared to. Aaron should take 5th in the seat. I bet you he takes 3rd. I know, right?
Aaron's like, I would never gamble.
Nope. That's a really good odds.
If
If you have like really good odds, like snow, like your payout was like 20 to 1, I might put some money.
Yeah,
But I can't gamble on high school sports, so we're not talking about this.
I mean, we can.
Now, if we were sitting at state and gambling on like taking like side bets on 4A stuff, because we didn't know about, I'd be
True. That's some of the funnest stuff. Like lane 4.
yeah. That
With $10.
we should have like a dollar pool. We get in trouble though for that. It's like,
I know it literally accumulated like $50 in losing your job for $50.
well, that's like that. My students want me to wear a prom dress, right? I'm like, okay, you guys give me $10,000. You know, the dad register just turned his head when I said that. It's like, you guys can give me $10,000 in small donations so I can buy a motorcycle I want. I'll wear a prom dress for a day. I don't care. I'll do it. You guys can.
You're listening to the crowd mic.
There wasn't a lot of effort there then, guys. That's it. Game over. Why did he do that?
Nah, I ain't talking about physical. Like if y'all playing the game with cards and he ain't winning, it's just a weak game.
100 meters. We have your result for the women's. How many games of Mario Kart are there in this walking away from? Seventh place is Lake Terrace. 6th place, Seagull. 5th place, Seattle Country. 4th place, Limestone. And 3rd place, with a time of 10:22.8 seconds, Tiger. In 2nd place, with a time of 10:22 seconds, Stingray. First place with a new lead record in the women's 4A individual, we got Roosevelt with a time of 10 minutes 19.7 seconds. I saw it.
I'm about to tell you. Tell your family to tell the church to adopt about 3 30 kids. You know how it goes. You know what I'm talking about.
That's what they said.
That's how they ended up in place. Like, we need more Scottsdale pond. Anywhere out here. Is it 99 dry down there? Size of the shortest people in the world, the tallest people in the world average a good like less than 50 miles per hour. Dude, I read that. It's literally like the only place I can see physics. Did you? Don't you notice, Wayne, the pace that you kept, it took me time for us to I was on the ground and I was like, let's get it. I was you did a good job. Nah, that'd be weight. The half a step, grab. No, like they don't really shuffle too much. Yeah, I seen one of the exchange. I think it was grab. Put his hand back like my one. I mean, you practice that grip. We'll just do. Really look for some lemonades. I get an extra foot advantage on the other guys. They're at the line.
The Willits just when it comes, it's kind of like us. I'm surprised that we have it open. Okay, next is E2, which is like open universe. E2.
I just don't like if you hit it minute. God, Brandon.
We're a month out right now. This is a month out. This is less than a month out. Yeah, less than a month out. He's got to lock in now. Running out of time to lock in. They keep saying this, and I don't think they know what it means. I'm just straight out. I'm like, so what behind the scenes? Whatever, man.
I'm thinking at this point maybe because I'm wrong. Maybe
Three, 100 meter hurdles. Attention coaches, pertaining to today's meet schedule, you will be following the coaches' schedule as posted all in the stadium, not the athletics live schedule. Yeah, coaches, you will be committed to coaches' schedule as posted on the stadium, keep it on the schedule. Thank you. This is the first call for the Raiders, open 1600. First call, Raiders, open 1600.
We need a dominant coach to report to the officiating team. Again, we're focused on some and the coach of the officiating team. Thank you.
Just need to move the Texas thing.
Well, the good news is he's running that corner, so they apparently don't have a practice anymore, so it should be dialed in. They're locked in, I guess. They don't know if they're locked in. It's like, well, we don't care about covering 41 minutes straight. He is not deserving. He's not going to do like I did with you try to do with Sophia, do like a 5-inch still. He'll do like a 15 meter. I mean, yeah. I'm okay with like a 105 or 106 or 103. Extend it out a little bit, especially when
Physically, they reached the rate. Watch Taylor. Still getting with some of these groups. You could probably pinfall. And then you just get to see if running is leaving this with the teams coming through here.
One thing thanks to Saw for being my green sauce on Use for available for free. 40
I don't know. I mean, yeah, there could be another. I mean, I'll tell you what. If I was there, I saw that. One thing. I don't know if I see. I just haven't seen. I saw the guy put out the hunter that was but I saw him at Lake Oswego, so I don't know if he's following talent as well or if he's like pretty by colors. And I think he worked with all those girls going the next year. He was working with them when they were at all the teams down in like Oregon and stuff. I went over there. And he did the super team and stuff, and he got all those girls on it. So when he comes up next year, that guy seems solid. So I don't see that. Runs a great corner. Like I think Thomas runs the fastest corner in the league.
6'6", finally,
Off like 3 seconds off, I could be Jason seconds in first. Super per day. Person being a movie fan. Whoa! Whoa!
Oh, Tyler. They were looking at 8:36 last night. Oh my god. Okay, the peak is over. He wins. They were looking at 8:36 last night. It's out for second place now.
Thanks to Les Schwab tires. I'm a confident backseat driver, but Mom's a little stressed about spending. Remember, breathe in. Now watch your speed and breathe out. Good. Even though we're watching our wallets, Les Schwab is still watching out for our safety. So it's right here.
Help keep drivers and backseat drivers safe with Les Schwab tires.
You go find a water to break the fender. You guys get paid? It was at high school. High school? Like we made it. He had no idea what practice was. We had to come in like running. Well, that's my next one.
This is the gold race, looking for 691. In this race, we have participants from Seattle Prep, Bainbridge, Liberty, Salem, Community, Seymour, Seattle Prep, Glacier Peak, Melville, Seattle Prep, Franklin, Seagoer, Woodville, Bush, Tacoma, Lincoln, Seattle, Lincoln of Seattle, Canyon, Kensington, Franklin Pierce, Lincoln, White River, South Dayton, and Franklin.
He'll throw that back in like a week. No buses and air buses. I think Aaron has more to lose there. Maybe we can go through. Well, I told my class, you guys bought your trying speed 900. I saw it. I said, now this thing posted like it's going to fit that thing. I'm like, why did you do that?
All weather race field is currently running south 440 pace featuring lockups.
can't go play quarterback if you
This is the first call.
can't go play quarterback.
Harley's first.
Yeah, he ain't gonna play. He ain't gonna start quarterback if you go.
I'll say
He better stay right where he at. He still got a shot. Eason Invitational, back at quarterback. Like check this out. Seattle, didn't know Pittsburgh Steelers. You know now? It's gonna be two of the They just got two. Okay, I got one for you. It is Cleveland Browns. Is he one of the members? They drafted him right, so they still. But it ain't that much. It's rookie contract. So every time I talk about the full time, it sounds like he did five. All about that. Now, Bear, coming from you, Bear, right? How Norm and Eason. So what I'm thinking is that that's how it works. It works that way too. Okay. Even in Salt Lake? Really? Exactly. Oh, no.
There's still like a church every.
I would not be shocked if in 10 years I went. No, I mean, there's aspects of Portland that I love still, but I don't know. Every time I used to be on the freeway. The freeway. No, see, I don't have the tons of charm. Did he not? Did he not finish the race?
He finished it.
But he skated.
Okay, never mind. Listen here, you cat.
Type of stuff that would be going down. See what was going on in the Anchorage Strip? You on that? Right. What?
Seaberry played.
Probably on sale. Probably on sale.
You want to take a look? Little confidence, I don't think we really focus on the game today. These things, espresso,
I'm gonna have to Swanson.
Ruby, Brazilian, Lady Pedal, Ready, which one? Emily window.
Right down. No, up higher, into the crowd. Yeah, like right around, like where those people are then. Oh, you get it. Yeah. I'm just saying, it's nice to have one lap we can use. Yeah. No, I get that. Well, that's where one of the athletes was right now. I recognize it.
No, but Swanson has picture.
Oh yeah. So just like every man wants to see.
First call, you can have that is 100 meter dash. First call, 100 meter dash.
I thought it was going to be 6 points.
Oh, that's right.
They third flight now.
It'd be
So
Who's going to jump in on? Are you doing high now? Oh, I had Chase doing this. Yeah, like, you still got a little bit of time. Depends on how you want to butt. So steady, you want to always. Don't be about. I say, I started. So maybe after this round, don't do too much too early. Too much too early. Just be ready. By the time that third, fourth flight gets going, so which one? So it was that head coach. So he was a co-head coach. We didn't have one. Like there was a boy. There was a late flyer at from. Oh, a week before the season was because he's calling the kids like, what? I heard something like, what? He was her husband. I like it. He was at home yesterday. He was bringing me there. He's making receivers coach. I wish. So like literally he came to my to the class and like when I was coaching when I was teaching out there. Came up after just showed him his and then like literally for so I don't know, ran fire. We hadn't had like a single like practice class. We had like some stuff. It was like new kids there. Blah, blah, blah. Good. I haven't been on the staff. I didn't know too many of the kids yet. You guys do? He's undefeated. He's undefeated that year. Devon was one to work. Our quarterback was blind. He was blind? Yeah. I said, what do you know? It's reset color. His glass was about that thing. He said it has one glass. Which one's going to pick off the head? And he takes it off to like one. I said, can I sleep up? I didn't really see it. It's not small. It's not like magnifying glass. They were so big. Does I said, you wear contacts on your face? He said, no. But he was so good. And he doesn't go into the game. He didn't wear glasses. Was he a good quarterback? Right where they needed to be. One of them's good kids. Like everybody took the big cannon arm. So he was a gamer though. He was a gamer. That's what you do. Remember, I only like this. They don't want to get the same baby.
It's week 2.
And you look at me in the break room. How many kids have? They've been having like ask what happened. Ask what happened when you've been champion.
Okay, for the idea to start
You've been
well.
in. Aaron, I don't know if y'all know that. Sometimes parents be a little more thirsty for attention than even the kid. The kid wants to be with his friends. One thing, like, because the Donivers, like, I don't even know why Xavier it doesn't even make sense. That's his best thing. Instead, he went over there and get a championship. They ain't won nothing. He is senior this year. Junior.
But his friend Warren came over there.
Cincinnati kids make those decisions anyway. That's what you gonna tell your parents that your best friend moved to Stellovich. You're moving. I want to go there.
Well, Sam in Oregon City. I know. Sam Levitt went to Wesleyan because
Show me those pins. You
Sam
get those pins. If you don't get those, I want to switch to that's my best friend.
Sam went to Wesleyan. Sam went to Wesleyan because of him. You're dating Olivia.
Making like Peter high school.
Just there. If you are good,
I can't fucking spell over here.
What do you think
we
we
gonna
might
find you. Good.
Mike was that like me? It's like tearing it up. It's like you have to try
Oh, he's like, oh, I'm killing it. Okay, Dad. I gotta come on.
Next on the track will be gate 3. We have 7:17 we have our results for the girls open 60-meter easy race. In 8th place, we have no, I missed that. In 7th place, the iPhone is Pete. In 6th place, is Weiss Frankel. In 5th place, Barlow right here. In 4th place, is Yoder Simone. And in 3rd place, with a time of 4:28.74, we have Anders Redmond. In 2nd place, with a time of 4:25.89, we have Hirschfeld of Indian Seattle. And in 1st place, in the boys open 60-meter relay with a time of 4 minutes 22 for boys and sisters, we have Ware of Indiana.
When he says it's just so stupid. Yeah. When I was there earlier today, a lot of is it real? What's up? I think we'll do it. I don't know. I mean, it's what
You had 50-50 shot. I had 50-50. Well, I like this guy, man. He lets me in when we're trying to get in a little bit ahead of football. Nice. How the baseball game go? Let's see. Was it a good game? It was 3-0 the first inning.
It was.
He was down. What?
There was GT.
They just basically was supposed to spin me for 9 games, which is pretty much the same.
You can't tell from the video. They don't know what happened.
Wait, you're not Myers?
Right?
No way.
They took a run away. Jackson Jensen.
That's crazy.
You take
Santa
you
Myers.
take
Right.
that.
That's crazy. Urban Myers. Really?
So there was 2 outs.
Wait, where are you?
So they walked it off. Okay.
They said like to walk it.
I mean, when you win the game on a last play when you're at the plate, you score. You're not walking like walk off home run or walk off.
I'm the great.
Well, that's what I kept telling them. I kept saying,
Yeah.
or whatever I said, and it was just somebody had said.
But yeah, as long as you got to be the team at bat when you do it. Though. You can't like if you're the home team and you're in the field for the final out, that's not a walk off. But yeah, when you're at the plate. think this was a cool event anyway. Just, you know, yeah. I mean, I don't. I keep up with it a little bit just because, but I mean, and a lot of what I keep up with, it's just the. What am I What am I looking for network? Cable what? BYOD SSD. Yeah. But finish these donuts off. And do
Do you play that outside?
not what I do. Just use it.
Oh, nice.
When I first put it on my car, it was the same system. Some of these are what they call open races. You know, they're trying to qualify for the game. Some of these are qualifying for that.
Track, we have Mr. Williams, open 400 meters. First call, Mr. Williams, 100 meters. And 20 calls, 400 meters. We also have the results. Mr. Williams, open 100 meters. In first place, we have Thompson, 100 meters. In second place, we have Buell, 100 meters.
Well, I'm
In
in the
sixth
bank.
place, we have Clark, 100 meters.
Oh no, I think.
Thank you very much.
I'm just
For
saying.
the Eason
This is kind of nice, just like I said, because
In third place,
curiosity.
we have Willits, 27.26 seconds, Eason
That's the last time I
160.
did it. It was lame too.
In second place is number 5 minutes 26.74 seconds. McCarty, see you right over there. Number Williams, number open,
Start getting some.
women 16 meters. So the time is 5:25 for Williams. Tiger.
Go check in.
This is each one, but 4 heats. The women's open, men women. Each one, for women's open, women race.
Call for some more beers in the house. Hit it.
Yeah. They did the steeplechase and the hammer yesterday. It's different. It's not really a sanction, but it's a sanction. Like you did a 2 day event. 1000 inches. So I guess in theory you could cover that field of Willits. Buff tire.
E2, women's 400 meter. E2, women's 442.
Shooting right there. Oh, cool. Do you want to? Do you need a bathroom break or you need a? No. Okay. No, I.
Well, I was like, everybody's about to start.
and then open 400-meter dash. In eighth place, in the fourth, Philadelphia. In tied for sixth is Phil Gilmore of Central Academy, and Chris Rios of Lake Terrace. In fifth place, we have Poland Toronto. In fourth place, we have Oslo Cascade. In third place, we tied 50.62 with Kalyan of London. In second place, we get 54.41 with Faust with Pierce. In first place, to men's open 400-meter dash with Tom 50.39 with Churchill at 1/4 of Bellevue. Fourth, there is now a little more available. Fourth, six beats. This is the first ball.
He did. I thought he said 2 minutes. Automatic sprint teams. Is there a way that I can talk? I can still talk on the rest. If I'm talking to people. You got your headphones hanging by it. Okay. But you could do
But I can listen to you.
yeah. I got some. Yeah, perfect. So you won't be like. So if I'm talking, you're trying to intel, it won't be going over the airwaves and noise. Another just explore and see what we can come up with. Yeah. I'll wait a little while. Right now. Allegedly. Oh, that was close. No, it's right. I know that. I mean, I tried to miss. Right. The only two finals races that happened are the very first ones I was shooting. Well, but that is oh yeah. City. I've been
In second place, the Willits, fifth place, the Penguins, third place, Canadian, fourth place, the Charlotte, no, in third place, got 6.00 seconds. Three, C9. 59.77 seconds. Exotic, fingerprint. Third place. 59.59 seconds.
People want to try the first name. This is the name he was trying to use. I was like, go ahead. Let's go.
Well,
Half flash. Probably struggling.
yeah, I just saw 200.
Well, they're doing the one minute flash. Yeah, yeah, they'll do it straight.
How was that? I'd go to the backtrack.
So we're really testing this still.
How am I going to see? I
need headphones.
I'd rather have like.
Well, I didn't even notice this. That little scoreboard right here in front. They're just showing the 400 meter girls teams.
Don't get passion for long. I'll get passion for property. You just said miles. Mango is the best weather. I'm doing.
No.
5 and 100 and 4 in the field.
Chance he's gonna have to run these twice today. Not super excited about that format, but whatever.
That's a big two.
Yeah. Finals, both. Torture kids, I don't know.
Like back to be
Like my hope for Katie, to be honest with you, is he runs the PR and doesn't make finals.
So you run your final.
But if he runs the PR, he's gonna make finals. So
Finals. Or
well, there's other like
just I want to know where you are.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
not the short relay, but definitely longer.
Give me like a thumbs up or whatever you cut me.
I think what they should do is time finals and then like eight fastest guys right in the section. You run really fast and then you can still stop. You're more than having a good season and being fast heat.
Here you go. Get that on camera. Hey, that's hits, right?
How high jump in?
Never bad.
Yeah. Well, I mean, where are they at? They clear anything? They haven't jumped 6 foot yet?
Looks like a ceremony. It's not. You know what I mean? No. It's kind of all in a row with these sticks, just straight through.
That was crazy. Those could all be 11s. We're just on the board anytime.
Sit right next to the scoreboard. Sure. Have you met him yet? Did you?
It's somebody probably up there
Right,
starting
it's
and stopping.
Well, I can
Oh yeah.
Only places like Oregon have the technology to put a panel before that in action. Because it's not cheap. I think like the camera to do it itself is like $2 grand. One of those stupid fucking photographs.
The one that I have with the lanyard on it.
It says
Place
Oregon.
today, so yeah, last thing. So I just grabbed the old one, the Fox logo one.
Oregon. like who's flying over there? I'm here in Shell. It's 400s. I'll be fine. What? I was over there. I didn't see him warm up. No. He's right. I didn't watch him college. Yeah, I know. Some, I don't. Some coaches yell a lot more than I realize. This one lady, like, maybe until the kid was over here. I was like, you know, they can't hear you anymore, right? This is for you at this point. I mean, if those that can't hear you, there's no point. It's just reminders. It's the same stuff. Like, hey, don't get tight, stay loose, exit upon the back. The message never changes. Unless it's a relay, sometimes it's like, this guy's gonna die, crush him now. And he's gonna catch you, turn around, and punch you in the face. I don't want you to do that, Colin, but that'd be a heck of a thing to see on a video.
I don't know why. It was like slow on the first 200, but I felt like I was actually like pressing.
Nervous anxiety, dude. Those things are. I don't know. I'm never gonna touch one ever again. Some people love them. Like my kids love them, but I'm like, why? I'm like. This is about as good as it's gonna get, minus the people at the rail blocking my view. We actually go stay on the rail, block the rail.
Announcement off the rail. Eason. This guy's supposed to wait 5-3. I would been like at finals right now.
Oh my God, 10:43. That's what happens when you leave your noise canceling headphones out on the bench.
I mean, I swear they took me. Stop that.
What?
He crossed like a millisecond past himself. Yeah. Submission standard.
Whatever that is. People haven't ran any. Don't run anymore. You don't want that on the broadcast. Dark factory. It's gonna suck if I have to charge like in Vancouver. The math in my head, if I keep it below 70 or like 75, it should be fine. The more you get over 70, the faster that battery just drains. It's physics. I do have my battery for my phone that I can just plug that in the car. I'll be good.
Let's see that!
They stopped that so late. Well, we'll find out here in a minute. It's not says complete 10. It would be bad. So, secret 11:01 PR defense. That one was a late start. The other ones were early. So. actually had a better finish than normal, more stress than normal. So
You think that was sub 11?
no,
Six, Eason.
I'm just saying that because I don't want to get back. I don't know. It was a good race. It was 11 low at least, but he's not gonna be happy unless it's like breaks the sound barrier. So. You have peanut allergies? You can't have a specific peanut allergy? How are you feeling? Awful? Like awful, like bad because you go well, or like awful because you feel awful? Okay. I couldn't do that. I just don't. First time.
Yeah, I don't know how to read. I do know how to read.
Yeah, I know. You can put words, letters together to make words. Yeah. You just can't focus for like. I have to be a book. I'm really like when we have staff meetings, like we have to lead something to go talk about it. I have to leave the room. Any distraction, I'm like, what was that? I mean, to get survival check on people to go like, you know, before it's time to stop. You're like looking out for bears.
I mean, I can stick the whole.
Oh, I thought that was drill thing for a second, but holy. One of those is different than others. Yeah, he did not run 11:44. See, that is not our time. Let's not.
It seems like they stopped a little late.
Is that like a second late or 2 seconds late? Not 2 seconds. If he ran a 9:44, that'd be incredible.
I'm just trying to think of where I would even, if I go in the field, maybe.
A lot going on.
Yeah, in college, you have to read like an hour textbook a night. Focus, it's hard, dude. You'll be fine.
The coaches.
Anyways, you're, in my opinion, one of the most intelligent kids I have last year. Yeah. That's also math, which is different than reading books for like, oh, I see a pattern. Great. Maybe like don't be like a social science and well, anyway.
It's almost like making that, like when there's really.
Outside.
Yeah, that's what
No question about it. I'm in great water. What's basically a good argument? And you try to make them be
We're down 6 minutes. Eliminating Willits. They're going to do that. 1-6.
all right. God.
Close to 100 times. You know, my Panther. Come on, Win Panther. I need to watch it. Recently on the PC, so I wanted to run 100 today. Maybe I should have made it run first to 4, but I thought.
Yeah, they were all off. Practice was 1181 or 1081.
He's not gonna be happy with that.
On the track, for P2 for the freedom of the Willits Village. This is your first call for the Willits Village Rebuttals. First call, Livings, Living Game, Turtles, Brooklyn.
I'm not gonna lie, there's sometimes when I see these extras get too much energy, it's just a good thought. When you see kids who have a race that's helping them focus on where they're at too, it's like, or there's like a 40 mile per hour tail from you. I don't think Keaton has had like perfect like close under conditions all year. Like right time of day, right temperature, bell weight. I'm saying Tom's doing something, but like none of them have been perfect conditions. Yeah, you're right. He's not gonna be happy. He's just gonna chill out. Wait, why?
I see him leave our mic on speaker.
Why did Aaron take so many photos on my phone?
This is a real question that needs to be asked.
Why'd you give it to her?
I didn't. Willits.
On your Harley, right? The one in Madison.
Stole my phone. I can't reach it. No, you're not allowed to have it on the infield, so I get it. It's your Argus.
It's fine. I don't. You'd rather be able to like have a good race and enjoy it than a bad race and just miss out. Go Reese! Raven, go Reese! Good race, keep it up, keep it up!
Can I get
Good
my
choice.
D4 back?
You battled back from a tie. But you know that, so I don't need to talk about it.
I don't know.
Next on the track, for E3 for Willits,
That's all I ask.
E3.
Sometimes you have the opposite standard and you go, oh,
Yeah.
really? Like being able to do this is, I feel like well worth all the effort. You make that race worth it. E3 is like, yeah, I'm gonna do it. Come on, kids. Create some respect back for the team. You know how much remember you go 600, or sorry, 500 in 4 days.
I'm trying to pick up on our early meets, which is we don't like meets here. Exactly.
Just in this place.
There's one in town.
was not even around that.
Attention coaches, we're looking for Coach Anderson, High School. Drafting, we're looking for you, Willits High School. Coach Anderson, High School. Drafting to Willits High School.
Honestly, not that much. Not even. Like, she was passing the mini coffee bear back here.
That was the gold one. Wolverine, Willits, 100-meter dash. Next on the track, 65.
Oh, so PPR with the splits. No, it's not PPR. PPR with the splits. PPR with the splits.
volumes. But yeah, that it was my mojo. Literally, was like felt like a defeat.
Why did she run?
I thought it was Sydney McLaughlin.
Bulls are out there. Oh, good, yeah. Hell, you want one bear? You want bear gone? Here. Oh, that's good.
Yeah, no, just yeah.
I don't like saying I just
First race.
you think what's his name? Who said took care of the boats his logs? Dave Goggins. He would get rid of well, it's actually really fun. Let's go. You're literally after it. You're sitting here watching races. And bear?
This is the first 12. Local
Wow, this you think you're gonna walk down the walk path. You gotta get ready for your race. I will convince you. I've run races. So one time, yeah, you rather watch that? You rather watch warm up? It's not a warm up. You rather watch me go, you go, yeah. You rather watch. How did it not work? Go watch there for like 5 minutes. Come with me. Miles, you're going to have to walk to golf later. Just wait for that break.
Attention, Voyager Outdoors. Bringing all 10 campers before this growing area. Again, all 10 campers.
Hi, everybody. This is Steve Willits down on the field here at Veterans Memorial Stadium in Snohomish at Snohomish High School. It is the 34th annual Eason Invitational. We've been covering this for the last couple hours. Finally decided to turn the microphone on here for a few moments. We're going to try to do some interviews down here over the next hour or so as they get ready to do the 200-meter hurdle events, boys and girls preliminaries, to qualify for the finals later on today. This event, over 100 schools here right now. I think we've got close to 2,000 plus athletes here this year, and we will start to walk around here and try to get some interviews and bring those to you here shortly. Maybe some coaches, some organizers, and a few athletes if we can along the way, and have a little fun with it. It's a beautiful day here at Snohomish High School. Temperatures in the high 60s right now, and we're having a great time, and we hope you are enjoying the fact that Todd Elvick was able to set up today and get some of this out here on video for you here. We were trying to get a little audio up in the booth as well and trying to plug into the PA announcer as much as we can too. But again, a lot of these events right now, the preliminary events, the 4x800 relays were earlier this morning, the finals. Everything else has either been an open or a prelim race, with the finals coming up at 3:30 tonight. Unfortunately, we will not be covering those here, but we'll try to maybe talk to some of the athletes who will be participating in those finals here shortly. So again, we just wanted to thank you for tuning in today on STSPN, and let your friends and family know we'll be broadcasting here for the next little while. So if they've got any athletes out here running or participating in field events, check us out. They might be, have a chance to see one of their family members or friends. So thanks again, and we will be back with you here shortly. All right, hey, joining us right now, Dave Weller, the coach at Snohomish High School, who is putting on this event. And Coach, first of all, let's get some numbers out of the way. How many schools are we looking at this year? How many athletes?
So 99 schools, 3 from Oregon, 6 from British Columbia, and all the rest scattered all around Washington. So tremendous showing, and about 1,200 athletes participating in this.
We should remind everybody, 2-day event. So you had a few events yesterday.
Yeah, so we had the Hammer Exhibition yesterday. We're one of the few places in Washington that puts on a Hammer Exhibition. And then our friends up to the north, Jeff Sowards at Lakewood High School, puts on the Steeplechase Exhibition this morning before the Eason started.
You couldn't have asked for much better weather today, right?
Oh, remarkable. What a day.
34th annual, we should mention there's food trucks here if anybody wants to come down. Final events start at 3:30 today, correct?
Correct. And then it just goes boom, boom, boom. It's a vibe. The Eason, if you've never been, has to be experienced in person. You come down, we've got t-shirt throws. The champions in each race get to throw a t-shirt out. They get race interviews. It's the real deal. It's a lot of fun.
Let's do a little bit of everything here. We got the prelim events going on right now. For you, how many different people do you have helping you out here today?
Too many to count. Easily over 100 people helping to put this all on. We have officials from all over the state who come. A lot of them work the state meet, and so they're seasoned officials. They know what they're doing. It just creates a great atmosphere for kids.
Certainly seen a lot of the Snohomish runners and throwers out here as well. Kind of hard for you to balance everything in there. You're trying to organize an event, and you're also trying to help some of your athletes out.
Oh, for sure. It's been a good day. We've had Bayla Stitch, who's kind of rebounded from some stuff going on earlier season. She's had a great race. Our hurdlers our boy hurdlers are coming alive. And then we got some great throwers that are doing some great stuff down in the throwing area. So super fun.
I won't ask you to on the spot to give me some names, but give me some events that you're most looking forward to later on today. Maybe events where you've got some high caliber athletes in here that people might want to keep an eye on.
No, for sure. For our girls in the 4x1, that should be a great event. Our boys 4x4, they were were the third place finish at state last year. They're looking to have another strong team this year. And
top caliber events.
Yeah, top, and then Bayla Stitch coming back in the 200 meters.
How about the non-Snohomish events, maybe for that matter, just events in general where people might want to watch because you've got some of the top state runners or maybe top Oregon runners?
That is just packed, loaded. We have entry guidelines for coaches to know, hey, what kind of events, what kind of mark should I have for my kids to enter in this event? We have easily surpassed all those entry guidelines. They are just superb marks. Every event is just top notch today.
So I did want to ask you too. So just kind of define for us too, if we're following on athletic.net, for the layman, if you will, track and field fan, prelim events versus open events.
Okay. Yeah. So prelims, in this case, we're running six prelims, which means the winner of each preliminary race or heat, plus the next 2 fastest will get to race in the finals. We don't have time in our day to run prelims for every single event. So we do that for the 100, 200, and the short hurdles. For the other ones, we've already said, hey, these are our 7 fastest that are going to run in finals in the afternoon. And then we give the top placer in the morning the chance to be that 8th person to run in the afternoon finals.
A little bit of something for everybody there. Dave, again, I know you're a busy guy. Thank you for taking some time to talk with us, and best wishes for the rest of the event.
Hey, thanks, Steve, so much. Always a pleasure.
All right, Todd, we'll go back up to you.
Next, for the bottom beat, for the males, and the or the bottom beat.
Is that it? No, because I didn't go on. No, I know exactly. Sorry. There's just a lot going on. No, I was. I just. It's dumbass for me. So I can help.
Hurry up, Aaron. Hey, let him cook. Come on, Aaron. Oh yeah, Aaron. Oh, come on. Beat the cornrows. Come on, Aaron. One more. One more. Yeah. Like 37. Yeah, he calls it 37. Wait. Oh, 41. Dude, Aaron Cross at 37. Yeah, I know. 49 is only
Women's Invitational. This is the first call for the Women's Open Invitational. First call for Women's Open Invitational.
Steve! Hi, this is 206-619.
Yeah, it did work. Well, you can, but it was live hospital. Yeah. I couldn't hear it because I was on the wrong headset. Absolutely positive. I listened to it off the net. Yep. Thanks, brother.
Now on track we have heat 3 in the order. Sprint and reverse. Heat 3.
In 1934, Bickford Ford opened their doors in Snohomish, Washington, and they've been an active part of the community ever since. So, when you're looking for a new Ford truck, SUV, or hybrid, or if you want to take advantage of your current car's value, start at the place you can trust. The one that's been around for 89 years and is Western Washington's #1 volume Ford dealership. Family-owned Bickford Ford on Bickford Avenue in Snohomish or online at Bickford.
We got a long line of Snohomish Panthers fans for sure.
It means a little bit more than to wear that Snohomish name on your chest.
That's right.
Tell me a little bit about Eason. Obviously, this is an event. I'm guessing you probably have known about this event prior to coming to Snohomish High School.
Yep, my parents, my grandparents, everyone in my family's been here, so it's just an awesome experience to be here, especially as a freshman. It's just a really cool environment, and just makes me love Snohomish even more.
Tell me a little bit about your day so far. How has it gone? I mean, obviously, you want to do your best, but I'm sure just the experience itself is probably enough. So, how are things going?
That's right. It was a little rough, but it's just been a really cool experience being here. Love the fans, and just everyone here has been so helpful, and it's just a really cool atmosphere.
How many different events are you participating in?
Just one today, but I'm hoping to get in for the hurdles too. So
Hurdles, and what was the other event you've done so far?
high jump.
And give us your PR on the high jump. How have you done so far throughout your short Snohomish career?
So I got 6'2" my first meet, and then hoping to go up from there.
Anybody in here in particular you've seen today that's impressed you? I mean, in terms of over the high jump, I mean, you get to see everybody from all over the state and even in Oregon and British Columbia. So anything in particular that you've seen that's caught your eye?
Man, we got some really good, really talented high jumpers here. Yeah, every kid in the standing kid are just really talented. It's really good to talk to them just to help and see if they can help improve my game, So it's really good to be around these guys.
So a lot of people sharing a lot of information when you're out.
Yeah, for sure. Really helpful.
Hey, again, enjoy every moment of this. The weather's perfect for you guys today. Hope you're having a great time. Have you had a chance to experience any of the food trucks, by the way?
Not yet. We'll have to try some.
There we go. So Jack joining us right now. Once a Panther, always a Panther. Best of luck to you moving forward.
Thank you.
All right, Todd, we'll take a quick break and we'll try to get some more athletes in here shortly. All right, Todd, the hits keep coming. We keep talking Snohomish Panthers down here. Brooklyn Gildersleeve Styles joining us right now. And Brooklyn, your event was earlier this morning, correct? So what exactly did you participate in?
So we ran our girls swimming court. So basically, it's just instead of
Now, the 4x8 was a finals event earlier today, right? So did you run the prelim, or where did you guys run? I was talking to you a minute ago when the camera wasn't rolling. You're kind of hanging out right now because you're hoping that maybe if there's a scratch, you might get into another event. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's correct.
What event are we hoping to get into?
The 4x4.
And what time would that be at? Do we know?
It's like the very last minute, so I'm not sure whenever it is.
It's kind of an interesting thing. It's a little after 1 o'clock right now. The event's going to be maybe in 5 or 6 hours. You're just kind of hanging out, not sure if you're even going to be participating.
I don't know.
Is it kind of a surreal moment for you, just kind of hanging out down here thinking, I might be running, I may not. I mean, obviously, it might even affect the way you eat or drink throughout the rest of the day. So what is that like knowing that you might be running, but you may not be running?
I don't know. I just love being here.
Personal first.
Just being able to
Congrats on giving that on TW.
Yeah, I mean, if I go, I'm excited, but it's not like.
I'm excited for the 4x1 though.
We just talked to Jack a few minutes ago, who's a freshman. You obviously have been through this multiple times now. What is it like to be participating at this particular event, knowing that it's at your home school every year?
I don't know. I just love it so much. Just like having my teammates with me, just being able to run it with them and be on our home turf, just like battling it out, being like, this is our.
Your place, indeed. Do you get a chance to talk to other athletes from other schools, or?
Yeah, I do. I get really nervous, but I like to talk to them. Just make sure they move.
Give me a couple of schools maybe that you've talked to earlier today that were kind of fascinating for you. Maybe schools of athletes you wouldn't normally talk to or normally would see.
Well, I talked to this girl from Ballard. I forgot her name. It's so bad, but I was just like, hey, and she's like, hi. And it was just like, I don't know, nice just to talk about like our experiences, like at our different schools. She's like, she doesn't have a track at her school.
True, yeah.
I was like, really? Like that's so sad. I was like, you better get it funded, you know?
Yeah, not a lot of room in Ballard for that track, but that kind of makes you appreciate what you have here even more, right?
Yeah, no, it does for sure. Like we have a really good facility, and it makes me really happy running here.
Tell me about some of the other athletes here. Well, first of all, let's talk about your relay team. Who else was running with you today?
I ran with Greta LeWarn, Jenna Poole, and Ashley Taylor.
Fun group to run with?
Yeah, I love them so much. They're my favorites.
Who are some of the other runners that you run with throughout the week? Give us some names. Let's throw some Snohomish names out there. Maybe athletes who have been here earlier today.
Well, I know Kai Yoder just ran. He ran the mile and he PR'd 5 seconds, which is really good. He got 4th place, which is really good.
So I can imagine. Well, it sounds like you're having a great time here. I asked Jack this earlier too, and obviously you've got to kind of watch a little bit because you don't know if you're running or not. Have you had a chance to experience any of the food trucks or anything like that?
No, I haven't.
Maybe something to try later on. Well, again, I think we got some guys getting ready to run here, so I'm going to get out of their way. But thank you for your time and best wishes to you.
Thank you so much.
Here we go, Brooklyn Gildersleeve Styles, a senior participating in her last Eason Invitational.
You guys see me trash underneath you, grab me quick. We're gonna try to not be sloppy for the call. This will actually save you guys later. So they're going like, well, I guess it's fair. That like like a Gavin Welch move. Venture back out in the world. I know it's running amazing today. He didn't run like a 10 miles per hour. He had a good finish in his match. He had the opposite of what he normally does. Yeah, we like need to have Mason like run with a half concussion for days. He's not thinking about it. Like slap him on the side of the head right before he runs real hard. You know, they say in football you get your bell rung. It's not a concussion, it's just a bell rung. Don't worry about that.
Meeting in Vancouver, it is the Pittsburgh, so close to joining Glasgow High School, 15 distance runners are required to report to the time area. As well, all women's shot, men's discus, women's javelin report to the time areas. Women's shot, men's discus, and women's javelin. Sorry, men's shot, women's discus, men's javelin report to the time area. Men's shot, women's discus, women's javelin report to the time area.
He goes right to this with his right leg. It's just incredible.
First of all, was Williams, 200 meter freedom. First call, women's 200 meter freedom.
He did good.
800 race was won by John Patterson from Meadowdale High School. And John, I know they're waiting for you over at the medical tent. You had a little slip up there at the beginning. Tell us first of all, before we get into the race, what happened in that first turn?
I think it was partially my fault, honestly. The top 4 kids got out super fast. I think we were all just racing to get like a good spot, and then just all collided and after the guy seated first. But
Your shoulder looks kind of gnarly right now. I know you got a nice little raspberry there, and you got part of the track in your arm there too. And how are you feeling right now?
I feel not great. I felt like I was shaking after I got called back, and my arm's stinging a little bit. But like the adrenaline from the start of the race just pushes us through anyway. So
Imagine that. You looked like you were in third coming out of that first lap. Tell me about the last lap and what you were expecting. Did you know the guys you were running with today?
no, I didn't know a single one of them. Talked to a few guys before the race, but that's about it. Coming in for the last lap, I was like, I usually reserve myself a little bit for a kick, so I was just like, I got to close into the first 2, and there I can kind of do my thing and hopefully push it through.
At what point did you know you had the race?
Honestly, I was not sure, but like the last 200 was kind of when I felt like maybe I can get it.
And you've qualified for tonight's race too, so what are we expecting from the finals later?
We'll see if I can make it through the first lap at this point.
You and your twin brother have been running a lot this year, and for the last few years at Meadowdale. What has it been like for you to experience everything with him, knowing you've been going through this process together?
It's amazing. It's like I have a built-in best friend. He like runs with me every race. We do workouts together. It's so much better having him with me. I just always feel like I have someone to support me. So it's great.
Congratulations. I'm going to go let you get that thing cleaned up. But again, hey, very brilliant effort there. I mean, the fact that you went back to the restart and still get it done. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
If Colin gives you the lead teammate, Colin, does he think we try to get it?
Step into the light. He wants you to run this forward. I'm having a cold.
Let me know when you're ready. All right, we've got our first Glacier Peak athlete of the day. In fact, we got just one Glacier Peak athlete. Okay, go ahead and introduce yourself. Give us your first and last name, what year you are in school.
I'm Kira Kleiner, and I'm a junior at Glacier Peak.
Kira, you've already qualified for one final today, correct?
Yes, I have.
What's qualified?
I qualified for the 100-meter dash for finals, and then I'm about to run the 200 and see if I qualify for that.
Got somebody to root for now. Well, tell us a little bit about the 100 because, quite frankly, I mean, you've got 99 different schools here. There's so many great athletes. Just to get into the finals alone is quite the accomplishment. So, what's it been like for you so far today?
The 100 is actually quite crazy because it's so quick, it's so fast. So mentally preparing, you just have to expect to get out fast and stay calm. So which is kind of crazy to stay calm during the one, but.
Do we know what your seed was coming out of the prelims?
My seed, I think I was ranked 8th overall, and so I'm very proud that I made the finals because I was kind of on that cusp.
I was going to ask you, so that means you probably didn't even know you made it till the very end, right?
I didn't. I was waiting on those times. It was very nerve-wracking.
So what was your time today?
12:68.
And what's your PR?
12:63. So pretty close, yeah.
We've talked to some Snohomish athletes already today about what it means to participate in the Eason. We should point out this isn't your school here, but this is your home track. So the fact that you're able to partake in this event and knowing just how prestigious it is, what does it mean for you to be out here? And what does it mean for you to get to the finals because it's Eason?
Oh my gosh, this is just such a great experience because you're coming together with hundreds of schools all over in Canada, all over the States. And I just think it's like such a great experience and great opportunity. And I'm so thankful to even make it in that top 8. Like, that's crazy that there were so many people even rejected from the 100-meter dash, and I'm qualified top 8. Like, that's crazy. I'm so thankful.
So let me put you on the spot. Do you know some of the other girls that are running in the finals with you?
I do. And they're such good runners. There's such amazing girls here. The competition is great. And I love talking with all of them. They all have their different stories. Yeah.
So give us a little bit, maybe not a person in particular, but maybe a school or two who you've had a chance to converse with today that maybe you wouldn't normally get a chance to talk to?
Yeah, Juanita. I've talked to a couple girls from Juanita. So nice, but they're 3A, so I've never really, like the state districts, I don't compete against them. So it's just so nice to meet new schools, meet new people.
What does it mean for you to have your teammates out here with you today as well?
Oh my gosh, it's so amazing because you have that community, you have those people rooting for you, and out of the thousands of people here, just having 5 people support you is just crazy, and I love it.
Is it kind of overwhelming just to think as you're walking through the infield here, even there's a guy wearing a Tiger shirt, there's Oregon City over there. I mean, just to see where these people are coming from and to know that they're all here today, it's kind of special.
It's definitely nerve-wracking walking in, but once again, and at the end of it, it's your race, so you just got to run it. Yeah.
Speaking of your race, what are the expectations for the 200? Which of the two is your stronger race?
I love the 2. The 200 is definitely my favorite race. So I want to make it to finals. That's another goal for me. Not necessarily looking for a PR because of the win, but that would be great if I did.
How far apart are the 100 and the 200 later? Have you looked at the schedule already?
They're pretty close in my opinion. Less than an hour, I think. Yeah, so it's going to be a hectic day.
Yeah, it kind of gets you ready for things later on down the road, I would imagine, too, when you're going to have to run races closer together.
Yeah, it is, especially at those Westco meets. It's right after the other, so I'm preparing.
Kira, hey, congratulations on qualifying for the 100. Best wishes there, and best wishes in the 200 here in a little bit.
Thank you so much.
All right, thank you. We'll go back upstairs.
I record each one.
early, but the two of them was the center of the field. To your right. No. I'm talking about the other side. The width, right? Head towards the guy laying down the case. Yeah, is that what the action? No, from look to your left, to your right. Well, I just can't. So if you wanted to go further to your right, that's fine. No, I'm saying if you were looking toward the west, and you were guys saying down. Right. What? No, the pole. So back when you left. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Right there's perfect. Zoom on your perfect.
You wouldn't necessarily need the power resistance.
That was heat one. The boys 200 meters. Up next, that was heat one. The boys 200 meters. Next up, heat two.
All Oliver, Newport County, Newport County, Missouri. All Oliver, Newport County, Newport, Missouri. C3, 200 meters.
You're good.
All right, we are back again, and we've got more interviews. This time, Mount Lake Terrace High School. Let's introduce our head coach as well as a couple of the athletes here. First of all, sir, give us your name.
Archie Malloy.
And Archie, what year is this for you track-wise?
This is year 3 here.
Year 3, third year at the Eason Invitational. How are you liking this event?
I love this event. They put on a class event here. The weather's been great the last couple of years, and the competition, you can't beat it.
Now, athlete-wise, how many are we looking at from Terrace?
We have 15 kids here today competing in a variety of events, and we're very proud of those 15.
Okay, let's have these two introduce themselves. First and last name, what year you are in school, and what events you participate in.
My name is Jackson Dubio. I'm a senior here at Lake Terrace, and I kind of tried everything, but today I'm doing the 800, which I just finished, 4x1, and a long jump.
What are you doing when you're not at Eason necessarily? You do other events as well, right?
I've tried a 400, I've tried the 300-meter hurdles, I've tried high jump, I've tried the open 100, and also we're doing a 4x4. So
a little bit of everything indeed. And this young lady here.
My name is Brinley Dubio. I'm a sophomore, and I ran the 300 hurdles, the 100 hurdles, and the 4x1 and long jump.
If you might have noted, Dubio, first last name for both of these two, brother and sister here. And Brinley, we should point out, you had a nice year at State last year. Give us your resume there. What did you do at State?
So I ran the 100 hurdles, the 300 hurdles, and the 4x1 at State last year. In the 300 hurdles, I PR'd and I placed 4th. I also broke my school record with that time. It was a really good race for me. And it was really exciting, so I'm excited to see what I can do this year.
Finishing 4th at State and you breaking school records as a freshman last year. What did that mean to you?
It was honestly, it didn't feel real to me. You know, I went into last season, I was really new to track and I had no expectations, and I did a lot better than I expected, and so it was just really cool. The whole experience being at State was just incredible, being around that many athletes, and competing against such talented people. It was really incredible.
I'm used to seeing Jackson on the basketball courts. First year doing track at high school, is that correct?
Yeah, I did track in 7th grade, then COVID hit, and I kind of stopped, got into golf. But yeah, I wanted to come back out here. You know, me and Brittany are really close siblings, and I wanted to do something with her before I left for college. So it's been a good time being able to go to practice with her, go to meets with her. Because I remember watching her last year, but I could never be down in the field. So it's good to, be able to spend quality time with her before I go my separate ways.
That was going to be my question for you too. How much did watching her, maybe even at state last year, influence you to think, hey, I want to go out and give that a try before I'm done?
Yeah, I'm a good athlete, and I know that, and I knew that if I come out here and like really work at something, I'll probably be able to have a chance to go to state. So we'll see what I end up doing, but yeah, hopefully I will be able to watch it down at state and then also compete. So we'll see.
Brindley, did you have to twist his arm at all? Did you try to talk him into going out over the last couple of years?
I mean, yeah, I thought it'd be really fun to get to spend more time with him, especially with him graduating and everything. Like he said, we're really close. So I was really excited when he finally decided to do track. Just, I knew it would be a fun experience, and I knew he'd be really good at it. So it's been fun to watch him succeed.
How much do you guys help each other out in terms of watching each other? Do you guys give each other pointers? Do you see something that maybe he's doing or vice versa?
I mean, a little bit, especially when he's been doing the hurdles lately. I've been giving him a few pointers on his form and everything, but yeah.
Those aren't the easiest thing to pick up this late in your high school career either. So, how difficult has that been for you? I know a lot of things come naturally. You're a natural athlete, but how much of a challenge has that been along the way?
It's definitely been a little bit of a challenge. I definitely was like, I saw the 100-meter hurdle heights, and I was like, okay, well, maybe I can try something like the 300-meter hurdles. Those are a little bit lower, but yeah, the form is just the biggest thing. Obviously I can run really fast in between them, but the better I get at just going over and making it smooth, the better I'll get. And Brinley, she has great form, so I can like look at how she does it and kind of like work off that. And then in practice when we like race each other and stuff, it's fun because my speed she kind of balances it out with her form, so it's cool to be able to just push each other.
Coach, you work at the school as well, so I'm sure you've had a chance to watch this guy play basketball over the last few years. All-state caliber basketball player, helped him finish fourth in state. I've got to think that over maybe the last year, you were kind of looking at Brindley like, where's your brother at? What did it take to finally get him out here?
Absolutely. You know what? It's been a joy to have Jackson out and actually be able to coach him. Brimley's just been a hard-working athlete, and the thing that's best about them both is they support each other, but they're also very competitive. So that competitive spirit and fire comes out during practice sessions, each trying to get better, each helping each other get better, and still sharpen still. So
Brindley, tell us a little bit about your day so far. How have you done?
So far I've long jumped. I didn't do very good in that. Hasn't been my best event lately. Thinking about giving it up next year. But I also ran the 100 hurdles, and that also wasn't a great time for me. But the headwind's been kind of rough, so I ended up finishing I think like with a top 8 time. So I'm gonna be running in the finals in a bit. So.
How excited are you for that? Obviously, you've run at state, you've placed there, but to come to an event like this with 99 schools from not only throughout the state of Washington but Oregon, British Columbia, not easy to get into a final here. So what does that mean for you?
Yeah, I mean it's super cool. I ran here last year. I ran the 100 hurdles here. And I didn't do great. It was my first big meet as a freshman. I was really nervous, so I was really determined to come here today and have redemption. I was gonna really like do as best I could. I'm hoping to hit some PRs today. We'll see.
Now, I don't know how to quantify this, but maybe you can kind of help me here. In terms of this event and the caliber of it versus a state event, the nerves in terms of just how nerve-wracking it is to look out here, are they kind of on the same level? I mean, obviously, state, there's a lot at stake, but even to be out here at an event like this with so many great athletes, I've got to think that it kind of ranks right up there, doesn't it?
For sure, yeah. I mean, every race is really nerve-wracking for me, no matter where I'm seated, no matter the event. Meets like this definitely are higher stakes, and so there is a lot of like nerves leading up to my events. It definitely feels similar to being at state. I think that this year I kind of have gotten more of a handle on my nerves and like my mindset before my races because last year I was so new to it, and the feeling at state and also here at Eason last year was just like really crazy. And this year I'm feeling a lot more confident about it. But this definitely does. It's up there with how I felt at state.
And Jackson, for you, we watched her on that 800 just a few minutes ago. You jumped out the 400. Well, I should say the first 100, you jumped way out ahead. You kind of decided to lead the pack there in through the first 400. Is that kind of your style? Are you kind of a Prefontaine kind of guy? Do you just go out there and go for it?
Yeah, well, it was my second time running it. My time from a few weeks ago qualified me for this, and then I kind of talked to my distance coach and was like, okay, what should I try and get out in? And he kind of said, get out in like a 58. So I was like, all right, I'm going to get out in the 58 then. And I looked up after like first 100, looked up, it's like 58.4. I was like, perfect. And then, but I'd never done that before, so I didn't know what to expect with the next 400. And 330 meters of that next 400 felt really good. Then that last 70, I was kind of tired. My calf started cramping, and then obviously I got caught. But I still think that you know just being able to like have the experience, run that for a second time was just cool. And like I don't have any expectation. I'm just out here having fun.
So did you qualify for the final later?
I didn't. I think I was like a second off, but it's okay. I'm not too mad about it.
You're still kind of calibrating it for, like you said, for your race, the 800. You've only done it a couple times. Is it in a race you would enjoy running?
Yeah, I really like enjoying it. I think that the 300-meter hurdles is like a lot easier to like jump into. An 800, you kind of have to train a lot for like a distance race like that in the off season, not just during the season. So I might consider just doing the 300 because they're back to back. I have to pick one of the two. But yeah, hopefully you can see me in the 300-meter hurdles later on in the season, and maybe a state. So we'll see.
Coach, from your standpoint, how much influence do you have in trying to get, especially somebody like Jackson, who's so new to track and field, in terms of trying to kind of get him adjusted and figuring out which races are best for him? Do you guys sit down and talk about that a little bit from time to time?
Absolutely. We have conversations, but as he listed his resume of events thus far this year, you see that he's very athletic, great competitor. And so what we do is we just let him choose what he's going to do, and we coach him up in those events. Like he just mentioned, though, unfortunately, two of his events are back to back. So, sometimes you got to make tough decisions, and he's going to excel in either one that he chooses. And so it looks like he ran a great 800 today, and he is kind of that Prefontaine athlete where he's going to push, 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 and then give you even more towards the end of the race. So we enjoy that as a coach because, the one thing that you can't coach is heart and being a competitor. And both of the Dubiels possess that. And that's why it's such a joy to coach them.
Give a shout out to your coaching staff, too.
Oh, absolutely. To the Mount Lake Terrace High School track and field coaching staff. We've done a phenomenal job this year. We've had people step up in key places to help us man a 108-person team.
Wow. Okay. Very nice. And shout out to some of the other athletes, some of the girls that are here today. Who else is here?
So I want to give a big shout out to Allison Mervin. She's a long jumper, and she also ran the 100 here, and she's our anchor leg for our 4x1. She's coming off of a hamstring injury right now. This is her first meet back, and she didn't perform her best today in long jump, but she's a state level jumper. She's really one of the most incredible athletes I know, one of my best friends. So it's been really great to be able to experience my whole track career and journey with her. So big shout out to her. And another one is Sadie Rennick. She's a freshman, just came in this year. She's a distance runner, and she decided to try out the 300 hurdles this year. And she's had a lot of success there, and she's been getting a lot of PRs, and I've been really proud. I've been really loved seeing her run, loved seeing her PR. She ran the 300 hurdles today, and I enjoy watching her. I enjoy helping her out and coaching her, and especially something so new to her. It's been really fun to have someone to mentor in that.
Brinley and Sadie for the next 3 years. Well, Sadie for the next 4 years. That's kind of nice.
Absolutely, that's nice. And they push each other at practice. And, just like Brinley was just saying, Sadie had the same feelings that Brinley talked about earlier at this meet. The nerves are going. It's your first time. Huge crowd. But then at the end of the day, you see and you realize that you belong on this stage. And Sadie definitely belongs on the stage.
Jackson, how about from the male standpoint? What other guys are out there?
Definitely want to give a shout out to Taha Ali. He's been a guy who's I came in the track. He's been really positive and a good leader on this team. Someone who's, I remember in 7th grade he was on that middle school track team and he's still grinding. He's out here running 100 and 200 here. It's not easy to qualify for this. So definitely shout out Taha. He's a great dude and a really hard worker and great athlete. So definitely shout out to him.
Again, a great job for the whole Mount Lake Terrace program. But Dubiels, great for you guys. Congratulations on all the success you're having and for being able to experience this one time together before you graduate, Jackson. So best wishes to you moving forward and best wishes today.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you. I appreciate you, all this.
Coach, as always, thank you.
Oh, yeah. Thank you. Go Hawks.
Hawks, indeed. We'll be right back, Todd.
First call, Willits open 7,200 meters. First call, Willits open 7,200 meters.
Yeah. If you don't have anybody, let's wrap it up. All right, we apologize for having to cut this short. We have another event this afternoon that we had pre-planned, and we just thought we'd pop over and do a few hours here at the Eason Invitational. We appreciate everybody's support. Good luck this afternoon in the finals.